say goodbye.
I've had amnesia, I've been homeless, I've been all sorts of just weird different things. And it's not, believe it or not, it's not always been horrible. I know that sounds totally weird, huh? But it hasn't. I've learned a lot from all of my adventures, that I like to call them. Okay, first of all, I don't have makeup on. If you don't like it, don't watch me. I'm kind of I put it out there person when I was 15 and determined I was no longer valuable, and I decided I was going to kill myself. And they had these elastic belts. This one was dark blue, and it had a red heart in the middle. I wrapped it around my neck several times and then latched it together. I was cutting off the circulation, and my neck started swelling up, and my face, was turning purple. I was watching my face in the mirror, waiting to pass out so I could die. The next thing I know, the belt goes flying off across the room, and the buckle had broken. It had just popped off of the belt. And some time went by, and a little bit later, I went and got a garbage bag. This was several months later. I put a garbage bag over my head and tied it off. And I lied down on my bedroom floor and started getting dizzy again, spots before my eyes. Thought, okay, finally, I'm going to be out of this miserable place. It seems hopeless. The spots start going away, and the air starts, I start coming back to my senses, basically. Well, it turns out there's a hole in the bottom of the bag. Somehow, I don't know what happened, but somehow there was a hole in the bottom of the bag. So I'm like, okay, well, something's telling me I shouldn't die, so I'm not going to die today. I decided once again the other 2 ways didn't work, and so I was going to OD. And so I'm looking through the house for all of the pills I could possibly find. The pills that I found were my birth control pills, which I don't know why anyone would OD on those, but they were there, so I did. I took like a handful of vitamin C. I think I took like 5 aspirins, but they were too big and they kept getting stuck in my throat, and I didn't like it, and so I quit taking those. But then I took X-Lax in the fridge. It was chocolate X-Lax, and I ate the entire bar. And so I'm thinking, okay, now I'm gonna die. I guess orange poop myself to death and not have babies. I don't know what I was thinking. But I was in that state of mind where I don't know what I was thinking. So I took all of those things. Nothing happened. I got tired. I got really tired. And then I spent a long time in and out of the bathroom. I do understand how things can seem so hopeless and helpless, or make you feel helpless, so that you feel like you don't have any choices. And at 15, I think if you remember back to when you were 15, you'll realize that things that were a huge deal then, I think it's puberty and all of that just going on at once. It just is so overwhelming. Plus the expectations you have from your parents and friends, and if you go to church, and if you have a job, and just all those expectations just are so much. Plus if you have a relationship, with a boyfriend or whatever, it's just so much. And so that's my goal, is to help people stop for a few minutes, just long enough to change their mind. On your mark, get set, stop. Because it only takes literally a couple of seconds to change your mind. My friends are always like, oh, you can't keep trying to do things for other people all the time. You need to concentrate on yourself and your kids. And, I do. I concentrate on myself and my kids. But I just think that if there's something else that I can do for other people at the same time, why not? I like kids. And anything I can do to help them realize how special and individual they are, I will do. Adios.